Mental load of being a mom. So this popped into my head the other day. I was taking a walk and I'd forgotten my visor, and I usually wear my visor and sunglasses because I don't like to squint. I don't want crow's feet, and I have very sensitive eyes, which my husband gives me a hard time about all the time. Anyway, and so I'm walking and I'm like, oh man, I forgot my visor and the sun came out and I'm squinting and this stinks. And I was so irritated, and I'm like walking and trying not to squint. I'm literally like holding my phone to block the sun. And then all of a sudden I'm thinking about like, why did I forget my visor? I never forget my visor. It's part of my routine. Why would I forget it? And then I realized how much I am trying to literally remember at any given time. I had been distracted by work because I had to do my physical therapy gig the next day, and I wasn't sure how my schedule was going to pan out. And I was going through all my to-do lists, having to take my daughter to her gymnastics in the evening. What am I going to make for dinner? Did we decide on dinner? Oh man, I need to remember to put my son's water bottles in the freezer because he needs it for his Ninja Fit class tomorrow. And just like all these things, I'm like, oh, I got to work on, Everyday Fit with Sarah stuff. I got to do this, I got to do that. And then I just kind of stopped and I'm like, I wonder what my husband thinks when he's walking. So I texted him today, and I said, for example, you're going for a walk and you forgot your earbuds, so you had nothing to entertain yourself, but you decided to walk anyway. What would you think about? And his reply was, I would be thinking, oh, that's a nice squirrel, and what kind of bird is that? And that is exactly the kind of response I was expecting. The mental load of running a household, of being the default parent. And I don't say default in a negative way towards my husband. He's a great father, very involved, works hard, but he has the mindset that a lot of husbands do, where it's like, well, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Not going through in their head, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, to the point where, I don't know about for you ladies, but for me, it's like, okay, well, he said he was going to do it, but is he going to do it? When is he going to do it? Did he do it yet? When is he going to do it? And that stress of not knowing when something is going to happen that needs to happen has caused a lot of fights in the past. So I'm saying a lot. We have, for the most part, divvied up chores. So there are some things that he takes care of, and I don't have to think about it at all. He takes out the garbage. He cleans the toilets, because I hate cleaning toilets. He cleans the bathroom counter. And for a while, he was taking care of all the meals. And that was a big relief for me, because especially, during COVID, when we're all eating at home every day and you can't get takeout, and oh my God, what are we going to eat? Why do we have to make this decision every single day? So that became a big stress for me. And so for a while, he was doing all of that. And, just him taking and he does the dishes. That was a trade-off we made a while ago, because he doesn't like doing laundry, and I don't like doing toilets or dishes. So I do all the laundry, he does all but it's all that other stuff. It's all the stuff for the kids. Yeah, I started thinking about this on Monday, and, my husband kind of proved my point innocently that is just not stuff that goes through his head, and that's fine, as long as there's a way to manage it. So like I said, for us, we divvied up chores, and I do the sweeping. I take care of the cats. I do all the laundry. I do a lot of the mopping and cleaning the tub and that sort of thing. And, we both work. We divide up transport for our kids, because every day of the week they have evening activities. And the other way I quiet my head is with my exercise. I take my 30 minutes every morning before my kids wake up, before my spouse wakes up, and I literally just sweat it out. And I take that time to not think about anything. I wake up, I check my phone very briefly while I'm making coffee, and then once I'm working out, I focus completely on that. And for me, that's really important, to just have that me time. And I know it can be really hard. I had to work very hard to carve that time out. I had tried it in the evenings, and when my kids were younger, they were part of the exercise. They were part of the workouts, and that was fine. Now that they're older and they can entertain themselves, or they sleep a little bit later, then I get up earlier. And then once I'm done working out, it's like pedal to the metal, one thing after another. It's that marathon sprint to get the kids out the door on the buses to school, and then get myself out the door, because I usually leave right after my son does. But that 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it just helps settle. It helps get me in the right mindset. And I know for some people waking up early doesn't work, and that's cool. But if you can find 10, 20, 30 minutes to yourself to just do something for you, whether that be taking a bath or painting your nails or watching Netflix and chill, I don't care. Doesn't matter. As a personal trainer and a fitness instructor, my suggestion would be exercise of some sort, walking or lifting weights or, some sort of HIIT workout or whatever. But if that's not available, anything you can do to just take a little bit of stress off the brain, take just a little bit of all of that floating around and shove it to the side for a little bit, because let me tell you, those tasks are still going to be there. And also list making really helps. And had I been home when all those things were going through my head about what I needed to do, I would have written them down, but I was walking. And yes, I had my phone with me, but I don't really enjoy making lists on my phone. I find it easier to do it pen and paper. So I encourage you to do your best to find that time during the day for yourself, to let your head just be empty or filled with something that you enjoy. Meditation, they're great YouTube videos. Like I said, exercise, reading a book, anything to help quiet it, because I know it can get very loud and very overwhelming. So right now, I'm happy to say that I'm about to head upstairs, and my husband has made dinner. He does it every Friday for me now, which I love. And guess what? It's one of my favorite meals, quesadillas. Love them. With salsa and veggies and a little bit of chicken. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for listening to me blabber, and I will see you soon. And, as I mentioned, if you know any moms that are looking to get healthier or need some tips and tricks to get healthy, send them to the group. I'm happy to have them and help in any way. And if there's any topics you want me to cover in the future, let me know, or you'll just be relegated to dealing with whatever comes into my head. Okay, thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye.